Hello guys, I'm Gino and I'm from business course of Temasek Polytechnic, and I'm here to teach you about coping with stress techniques. I hope you enjoy the course. It's just gonna be around 10 minutes. Hope you enjoy it, man, and good luck on learning.
Hello guys, I'm Gino Lee from business course of Temasek Polytechnic. Um, as you've already known from the intro video, uh, we'll be going through coping with stress techniques. Uh, but before we start, I'd like you to take a breather, um, take a sip of water, look outside your window, think about all the fun things in life, clear your mind of all the negative thoughts. Um, I'll give you like around 30 seconds. Okay, welcome back. So the first thing that you want to know um, to cope with stress is to avoid unnecessary stress. Learn to say no. Know your limits and stick to them. Whether in your personal or professional life, refuse to accept added responsibilities when you're close to reaching them. Taking on more than you can handle is a surefire recipe for stress. So when people ask you to do things, you have the right to say no. Avoid people who stress you out. If someone consistently stresses you out, consistently causing stress in your life, and you can't turn the relationship around, limit the amount of time you spend with that person or end the relationship entirely. Next, take control of your environment. If the if the news makes you anxious, turn the TV off. Um, if if traffic is if things are bothering you, just take another route. If there are people arguing or like people smoking in your environment and you do not like it, you can just take another route. You know what I mean? So yeah. So next, avoid hot topics. If you get upset over religion, if you get upset over topics like people talking about your clothes, your shirt, your clothes, your bags, your pencil case, um, how you walk, how you behave, all these things that pisses you off, tell them off. Just tell them that you really do not want them to talk about it. Okay. So next is to minimize your to-do list. Analyze your schedule, responsibilities, and daily tasks. If you've got too much on your plate, distinguish between the shoulds and the musts. Drop tasks that aren't necessary to the bottom of the list or eliminate them entirely. So basically, if you plan to do like many things in a day, but you have more important things to do like going to school, attending tuition, um, doing homework, uh, and but you also plan to play games on your comp, draw some drawings that um, inspired you during previous day. You can drop these two. Um, you can drop these two, yeah, to the bottom, and that will help you manage your time better. As being too busy will also contribute to stress. Next, you should alter the situation. Express your feelings instead of bottling them up. If someone or something is bothering you, communicate your concerns in an open and respectful way. If you don't voice your feelings, resentment will build and the situation will likely remain the same. As someone has told me before, if you don't talk, I don't. Other people won't know what you're thinking, and you cannot expect them to know what you're thinking. So, if you want something done and it's not done, it's because you're not speaking it out. You're not voicing yourself out. Next, be willing to compromise. When you ask someone to change their behavior, be willing to do the same. If you both are willing to bend at least a little, you will have a good chance of finding a happy middle ground. So basically, during an argument, be sure to compromise, be sure to each take an equal compromise so that both of you can agree better. Next is to be assertive. Do not take a backseat in your own life, deal with problems head on. So doing your best to anticipate and prevent them will definitely help you relieve stress. If you've got an exam to study for and your chatty roommate and your chatty brother, your chatty siblings just got home, just tell them that you only have 5 minutes to talk. Okay? So next, manage your time better. So poor time management can cause a lot of stress. When you're stretched too thin and running behind, it's hard to stay calm and focused. But if you plan ahead and make sure you don't overextend yourself, you can alter the amount of stress you're under. So basically, being able to manage stress is very beneficial to you, as managing your time also helps you to be more happy, be more satisfied, and more productive. Next, we have to adapt to the situation. So, reframe your problems. Try to view stressful situations from a more positive perspective, rather than fuming about a traffic jam. Rather than fuming about like how the teacher scored you this score or what, look at it as an opportunity to work on your weaknesses, work on how you can get a better score, and enjoy the fact that the exams are over. Yep. So next, you can look at the bigger picture. Take perspective of the stressful situation. Ask yourself how important it will be in the long run. Will it matter in a month, a year? Is it really worth getting upset over? If the answer is no, focus your time and energy elsewhere. Next, adjust your standards. Perfectionism is a major source of avoidable stress. Stop setting yourself up for failure by demanding perfection. Set reasonable standards for for yourself and others, and learn to be able to be okay with good enough. So, being perfect isn't everything, and nobody's perfect. So, you have to be satisfied with what you have done. And there will never be a time where you'll get to your perfect self unless you put in extra effort, which will cause you extra stress. So say it with me on the final one, focus on the positive. This is like one of the most important points of this technique, as it is very helpful, and it helps me. It really helps me in my life, and my stress is so basically when stress is getting you down, take a moment to reflect on all the things you appreciate in life, including your own positive qualities and gifts. This is a simple strategy that can help you keep things in perspective. So when things get you down, you have to reflect on like the things that you appreciate in life. For example, your memories, your friends, your family and how they smile. Just picture them smiling and being happy with you. And also imagining yourself being good at everything. Yeah, this really helped me previously as uh, I, I was really negative until someone told me to focus on the positive. Next is to accept things you cannot change. Do not attempt to control the uncontrollable. Many things in life are beyond our control, particularly the behavior of other people. Rather than stressing out over them, focus on the things you can control, such as the way you choose to react to problems. So instead of reacting angrily to people teasing you about your ugly hair or teasing you about how short you are, react differently. Like, take it as a joke and accept it. So basically, give a reaction which they do not want and accept things that you cannot change. So next, look for the upside. As the saying goes, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. When facing major challenges, try to look at them as opportunities for personal growth. If your own poor choices contributed to a stressful situation, reflect on them and learn from your mistakes. The only way is up, am I right? Next, share your feelings. Talk to a trusted friend or make an appointment with a therapist. Expressing what you're going through can be very relieving, and even if there's nothing you can do to alter the stressful situation, look for someone you can confide in. Look for someone you can share, a trusted friend preferably. Doing this will help you relieve your pent-up stress and accept that you cannot change these feelings. Next, learn to forgive. Accept the fact that we live in an imperfect world and that people make mistakes. Let go of anger and resentment. Free yourself from negative energy by forgiving and moving on. Do not always find problems in people, as everyone has their own imperfections. I hope you take away from that. Sorry, give me a moment. Alright, next is to make time for fun and relaxation. Set aside relaxation time. Include rest and relaxation in your daily schedule. Don't allow other obligations to encroach. For example, this means not allowing like schoolwork, house chores to like take over your break time, as break time is very important, and break time is like, in my opinion, the most important time of the day, as it helps you to rest your mind or put your mind off things and give your mind break so that it can continue performing with stress free. This is your time to take a break from all responsibilities and recharge your batteries. Next is to connect with others. Spend time with positive people who enhance your life. A strong support system will buffer you from negative effects of stress. So instead of spending your day all alone at home, you might want to talk to your friends via internet means, online means, or anything. Next, do something you enjoy every day. Make time for leisure activities that bring you joy, whether it be stargazing, playing the piano, or working on your bike. Personally, I'm a baller, you know. I play basketball. So I'm really in love with basketball, and one of the reasons being is that it really helps me. It helped me relieve my stress during exam periods. It gave me like some real time alone to think about things and which help me really uh, relieve my pent-up stress. Next, keep your sense of humor. Um, I'm really a fan of this because I follow this advice as this includes the ability to laugh at yourself. The act of laughing helps your body fight stress in a number of ways. For me, in tough times, I tend to smile. It's like a natural reaction for me. Maybe because I've been practicing this many times. I laugh because of how tough the times have been. And I laugh because of the surprise. Like, wow, how can it be this tough? You know what I mean? And I don't laugh because I'm depressed. So next thing we'll go through is adopting a healthy lifestyle. This is extremely important as adopting a healthy lifestyle can increase your resistance to stress by strengthening your physical health. So exercise regularly. Physical activity plays a key role in reducing and preventing the effects of stress. Make time for at least 30 minutes of exercise 3 times a week. Nothing beats aerobic exercise for releasing pent-up stress and tension. So in my case, after studying, I will take 1 or 2 hours break, just going down to shoot basketball. And really, when I shoot the basketball, I don't think really nothing is on my mind. Although it might seem that like a boring task, well, but if you feel that it's boring, it's probably not the correct exercise for you to do. Do something you enjoy. Alright? Do something meaningful. So next is to eat a healthy diet. Well-nourished bodies are better prepared to cope with stress, so be mindful of what you eat. Start your day right with breakfast and keep your energy up and your mind clear with balanced, nutritious meals throughout the day. Basically, avoid Maggie mee, avoid all these packed food, chips, snacks, things that you find in convenience stores. They're most likely not good for your health. Eat food that consists of meat, vegetable, carbohydrates, and many more. And remember to not forget on the fruits. Alright, so next we have to avoid caffeine and sugar. The temporary high caffeine and sugar provide often end in with a crash in mood and energy. By reducing the amount of coffee, soft drinks, chocolate, and sugar snacks in your diet, you'll feel more relaxed and you'll sleep better. So stop with all these soft drinks. They're costly and also they do not help you to feel more relaxed. Next, this is an obvious one. Avoid alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs. Self-medicating with alcohol or drugs may provide an easy escape from stress, but the relief is only temporary. Don't avoid or mask the issue at hand. Deal with the problems head on and with a clear mind. In Singapore, alcohol, drugs, and cigarettes are illegal under 18 and 21. So this is a must. Next, get enough sleep. Adequate sleep fuels your mind as well as your body. Feeling tired will increase your stress because it may cause you to think irrationally. Sleep is important. If you think that you can burn an all-nighter the day before your exams, no, you will not perform as well as you think you would because your body did not get enough sleep. So I strongly advise you to get at least 10 hours of sleep every day. So lastly, I'd like you to start a stress journal. A stress journal can help you identify the regular stresses in your life and the way you deal with them. Each time you feel stressed, keep track of it in your journal. As you keep a daily log, you will begin to see patterns and common themes. Write down what caused your stress, how you felt, both physically and emotionally, how you acted in response, what you did to make yourself feel better. All these will definitely help you cope with stress, and I really cannot stress enough to help you. I really cannot stress enough for you to follow these stress techniques, coping with stress techniques. So an easy way to remember this is the 4 A's, okay? First, avoid unnecessary stress. Second, alter the situation. Alright? Third, adapt to the situation. And lastly, accept the things you cannot change. The 4 A's, alright? The 4 A's. So thank you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead. And to make sure to keep smiling, because if you don't smile, you can't cope with stress. So keep smiling, guys. Come on, man. Keep smiling. And it only requires a certain amount of muscles in your mouth, on your face. So thank you, and bye bye. Peace out.